Hey YouTube, Michael Doublexthebeast back here again for finally part four of my mail day and update to my Nomar rolling and other 90s baseball collection. Um, I had told everybody over the weekend I was going to be doing part four either on Tuesday or Wednesday. I was expecting the package to come in, and um, it took ridiculous amount of time to get the package, and I don't know if this will even pick up on the camera very good. Yeah, you can see it here. You can see I bought this package. I bought this on May 18th, I believe it was, and just how long it took to get here. Like I said, the seller shipped it the next day, so I mean, no problems there from him. But you'll see right here on May 26th, it actually arrived in Irving, Texas, which is 4 hours away from me here in Texas. Went back to Mississippi, went to Irving, and then Fort Worth, Lubbock, Midland, and out here where I live to Midland. Just and I just got it today, so that's this package here. I wasn't originally planning on opening it, live on the video, but I figured it's still sealed. I haven't opened it yet, so might as well just do it live. And it's not nearly the rarest card, or there's two cards in this one. There's not nearly the rarest of the ones in here, but it from a odds to pull standpoint, it may be the most rare of any of them in here. And so we'll get to that in a minute. But like I said, this is part four. If you haven't watched the other three parts, go back and watch them. There's some great cards. This is by far the best one. This might be the best update that I'll ever do for my No More collection, just because of the rarity of the cards, and then some of the ones I really wanted are in here. So let's get moving through the cards. So I actually bought this card this Monday, not the previous Monday. Bought this one this Monday. I got it yesterday from the same seller as this one. So I bought it a full 7 days later, and ended up getting it a day before this one that shipped the week before. But this is another 99 Topps Tek Gold Nomar. And some of these look better than the others with the background, just as more holographic and things. And this is one of them. I really like the MLB logo on it. And you can see how reflective this one is compared to some of the others. Just very, very cool looking. It does have a little bit of full missing. You'll see the spot right here, which is common on these to have spots here. I've had some where have the gold, a few little imperfections, but just look at that shine. It's a very, very cool card. And the backs, of course, like the others, I've shown a ton of these so far. I think this is number 11 for me. And this one's pattern 28, and this is card 38A. So you got each card has number A and B. This is 38A, which means it's the white home jersey. So cool card. Like I said, always fun to pick those up. Up next is a 98. This is Class 1 red label from Topps Gold label. And these have some of the better surfaces. I'm trying to angle, see how reflective the surface. And these are so reflective, they almost give off a rainbow. You can kind of see it right there, kind of a rainbow effect. But of course, Nomar being the Red Sox, the red looks great with some of the trim colors on the jersey and on the hat. So I always like how cards look like how they look whenever there's trim colors match some of the colors with the card. These are very, very tough to find. There's 100 copies, but for some reason they're very tough. And pay very close attention to these 1998 baseball is so much better looking than the basketball from 98, 99, which the basketball is an insert set in 98 series too. It tells you that it's a red label right here, which I really think is cool. My camera is not focusing very good today for some reason, but that's okay. It tells you it's a red label. It also has the serial number is in foil. You can just really pops and stands out. I wish they would have kept doing this in '99. They really didn't do a very good job. The '99 2000 basketball looks pretty good. They still don't have the labeling like this where it tells what it is, but the full serial number looks cool. But very cool card, very shiny. I've got a couple more gold labels here. This is of course '99 gold label, and the front of these looks great. The same style of front with the gold lettering and let me try if I can get this light adjusted a little bit here. I just can't get the focus the way I want to tonight. But the 99s look good. You know, on the front, you can see the red foil there, really good. Just a very reflective card. And then on the back, this is the problem with these is the back is trying to see that serial number is really difficult. This one's it's numbered 11 of 50 right there, which you can kind of see it right there a little bit. But would have been so much better if they'd done that in full on the back. But just a very rare card, very cool card. Glad to have it for sure. Up next is also from '99 gold label, and this is the much more rare class 3, and this one is numbered to 25. This one, I think it's 24 of 25 there. I don't know if they'll pick it up very good, but 24 of 25 is what it is. And very cool card. But this one's rare. These are super tough to find. With only 25 copies, you can see the red foil. And this one compared to the other one, you'll see the background picture is different. The class 3s, they're swinging the bats. This one they're running, and you can also see this one says Boston Red Sox, and this one just has the B in the background. So kind of gives you a side-by-side comparison of the two cards. But you know, just some of the better surfaces. They're expensive, but not, you know, maybe not compared to how rare they are. You know, they cost you quite a bit, but not crazy amount, you know, compared to the rarity that you're getting and how cool of a card you're getting. Up next is 03. This is from EX, and this is a Credentials Now, or excuse me, Credentials Future, and this is numbered to 91. You can see the serial number right there. These are very reflective, and this has the, you know, the yellowish tint to it of the acetate. Nomar's, the first name is in hollow foil, and then these squares in the background and the EX logo, and then also the position. But the rest of the card is just a, you know, full color photo. Tough enough to find with 91 copies, but not crazy. You can see right here in the middle, it also says Credentials Future. Right there, that focus pretty good. So these are gorgeous cards, and of course, if you're gonna have that one, you might as well go ahead and get the Credentials Now from the same set, which is numbered to 12. Obviously, very difficult to find. And I like the blue foil a lot, or excuse me, the blue acetate a lot, and then the you know, the holographic foil in the background and everything. Just super cool card for sure. And you can see them, you know, side by side. You know, they look great. Obviously, these cards aren't going to come up for sale very often. Not many copies. Right there, you can see where it's labeled Essential Credentials Now. Oh, there it goes. I'm just waiting on it to focus. I was absolutely thrilled to add this card. And this, I'm really only looking for stuff mainly from 97 to 2000 or so. So this was kind of outside of that, but to me it looks like a 90s card, and it looks like, you know, it just looks like something that would fit into the era a lot. And so that, you know, essentially that's why I went out and got these two. So very cool cards. I was you know, thrilled to get them from one collector. And let's see here. So this is 2000 EX Credentials, and this is the future. if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is the future. I can never remember them very well apart, but this one's numbered to 49. You can see the blue background, all blue back there. See where it says essential credentials future, if it'll focus. It's just not wanting to focus very good tonight for some reason. I don't know why, but number to 49, very cool. And I like the color combos on these. I wish they'd made like one of these a little bit more acetate, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. You can see through them, but not very good. They probably could have done this a little bit better, but they're still great looking cards. Very, very happy to add this one. And you can see right here too where it says future, just like the basketball does it. So cool, Nomar. Same story as the other one. If you're gonna have the credentials future, you might as well get the credentials now. And this one is super rare. Same as the other credentials from the other set. Both of them are numbered to 12. This one's 11 to 12 right there. You can see where it says essential credentials now. And this one has an all red back. And when you put them side by side, you see the blue, the blue and the red on the backs. And then you see them, the different combos of colors. This one over here has the red in the middle, and this one has the blue in the middle. And that's really the biggest difference between the two of them. These are tough. I'm a big fan of the basketball set. I think they're really good value in basketball and baseball. The 99 2000 in basketball and 2000 in baseball, just because they're not as flashy of cards, and there's a lot of really low numbered cards in the set, and so you can pick them up, relatively affordable for how rare of a card you get. So these were, big additions for me, especially this one over here, getting the number 1 number to 12. Very, very, very cool. Okay, up next, let's start stepping it up a notch here. This is 98 score rookie and traded, and this is the spring training card in the set, and this is the essentially the artist proof 1 of 1. So this is a 1 of 1. You can see this is how Score did their 1 of 1. You can see where it says 1 of 1 out there, and they put that little fake seal on there. But these cards, you can see the colors, bouncing around off of it there, and they really reflect the light well. Very, very rare. Was very happy to add this one, and I saw a couple of Jeters from this set, 1 of 1 sell not too long ago, and literally Nomar costs 5% of what Jeter did. So cool card, affordable for a 1 of 1. Not the flashiest 1 of 1 ever, and obviously I think part of the seal, the way they do their 1 of 1 stamping, is probably part of that, why it's not super expensive and things like that. But I still like it. It was a cool addition, and you can see the card number there. But just a nice looking 1 of 1, and another one to add to the collection. And speaking of 1 of 1s, let's keep the 1 of 1 train going here. And this is this one looks great. I like this is the same story as the 03 credentials. I don't typically collect a lot of things from those years. I'm more sticking to the earlier years, but this one's great. I think this is 04 Skybox limited edition, and it's the rare form 1 of 1. And you can see it's a die cut. It's got a rounded top with these little die cut edges around the corners. And what makes it look, and I don't know how well the camera picks it up, what makes it look so neat are just these little dots, the way they put them on the card. They're just printed on there, but it really just, I don't know, it just adds to the way that the light reflects off of it. And then of course everything being in purple to signify the 1 of 1, including the purple border. These cards look great. It's just a really cool die cut card. I'm trying to move it around when you see the light, and show you the back. You can see the purple purple foil there, the 1 of 1 stamp. I was trying to get this thing to focus. Let me go up close and then back up. There it goes. There's the 1 of 1 stamp. You can see it. You see the the borders there, all the die cut edges and everything on the back as well. But very, very cool card. Super, super reflective. And didn't when I bought it, it was just it was on eBay. It was just a scan, so that you couldn't see the light, moving around on it. And when I got it in, I did not expect it to be, near as reflective as it is. So it was a pleasant surprise, and that's one I'm gonna definitely enjoy for a very, very long time. Well, we've done 2 1 of 1s. Why stop now? So this is a 98 Topps Gold label, and this is the black 1 to 1 or 1 of 1. And you can see this full looks different on the 1 of 1s, and you can for sure see it on his name. And we'll see if we can get this to these Topps Gold labels just don't want to focus very well, and I think it's because of how well they're reflecting light. There we go. That's what I was trying to get to do. So look at the name and just look at all those little, the way it reflects light just in his name there. Looks really, really cool. I was really happy with how it looks. And if all cards had, especially 1 of 1s, had detail like the back of these cards do, I would be very impressed. So I love how they did the back with the reflective, and then you'll see the 1 of 1 just almost glows coming off of there. I mean, just with the hollow foil, and they go from this, in 98 to no foil at all, and the serial numbers on 99, which is crazy. But you can also, I don't know if the camera will even let us read this, but we'll try, see if we'll zoom in here. We'll see if it'll focus for us. I was trying to let it read. Right here, though, it actually tells you, that it's the 1 of 1 black label, which I think is very cool that it tells us that it's the 1 of 1, and and just gives a little more detail to the back, which I think is cool. And then obviously that serial number just absolutely stands out in every way possible. There we go. Now you can really see it. 1 to 1 black label, and look at the serial number, the way they did that. That's just a level of detail you just don't see on a lot of cards. And then with that reflective nature, just an awesome card. I was thrilled to add that one. I got to give a big shout out to my man John Anderson, country western star. John Anderson. No, he's not really a country western star, but he helped me get this one, and then the next card I'm going to show you. So I wouldn't have these if it wasn't for him. So I definitely appreciate all the assistance with these. Very, very cool. And this next one is probably maybe my favorite card out of the group. I haven't seen obviously the one in here yet, but this is a huge card for my collection. This is a 99 Flair Showcase, and this is also the masterpiece. You can see the purple foil, and this is row 2, I believe. Yeah, row 2. I had to double check it, and you can see here where it says the 1 of 1, the only 1 of 1 masterpiece. I'll show the back here again in a second, but these cards with their purple foil and reflective front, they're just tough to beat. Let's try to see if I can get to zoom in there and show the purple. So I showed the Legacy in one of my last videos, just the regular Legacy with the blue foil, but this being a pretty big time 1 of 1, I was thrilled to add it. And let's see if this will zoom in here. Oops, I almost popped the camera with the top loader there. I don't know why I'm having such a tough time with it focusing. I got something on it there. Probably cat hair from her laying on my desk all day long while I'm at work. The only 1 of 1 masterpiece right there. You can see it in the full going across there. Very cool. And then also it will tell you it has an M after right there for masterpiece as well. Super cool. Super, super cool. Very, very thrilled to have it. This is the same story as the Topps Gold label. Uh, John was able to help me get it. Would not have it if it wasn't for him. Both of these, so big shout out to him for giving me assistance on those. Well, let's get to this package that finally got here after going to Egypt and back. And let's open this thing up and what we got here. And this card, the main card in here is two very low numbered cards, very very rare cards in here. But one of them is maybe the essentially maybe the toughest insert set, not parallel, but insert set from the 90s. That's just not one you ever see. I tried to, matter of fact, about 2 weeks before this card popped up on eBay, I was actually just going through my want list of my Nomar want list, and I'm familiar with these sets, but I just wanted to see a good picture of one and things like that in case one popped up. And I couldn't even hardly find a picture of any card, not just a Nomar, but any card from the set period. And so then fast forward to this card popping up, and I started kind of running pack odds. I almost showed it there too fast, but trying to run pack odds, just figure out exactly how rare it truly is. And the answer is very, very, very rare. I don't have the exact odds or anything. And let me get these. Sorry, I'm having to do this off camera just because of the nature of, I don't want to damage something. So, okay, so this card on top, I'm gonna try to hide this a little bit for a second. I know everybody just saw it, but that's okay. So this is a 2001 Fleer Ultra, and this is the Power Plus Platinum. And these cards are really cool. I've seen a few of these in person, and they it's just like it's like raised out, almost embossed. I don't know if the camera picks it up. Very reflective, very cool. This, like I said, same story as some of the other ones. This isn't the years I necessarily go after, but to me, it looks like a 90s card, with the embossed front and, the hollow foil and reflective fronts. And it just screams 90s. And I like this bat pose, the swing pose that they used for the embossed nature of the card. And very, very cool. I picked this up for, I don't know, 60 or 70 bucks, something like that at auction. And obviously very, very, very rare at only 10 copies. So, not a crazy high price for as rare as it is. And for how cool they look. And like I said, I've seen one or two of these in person a long time ago. And so when this one popped up, I definitely knew they looked cool to see in person, so I wanted to snag it up. So not as cool as the next card coming, but certainly very neat. I got to change the soft sleeve on that and everything. So this card here is one that you just may never see another one. And this is 98 Flair Showcase, and this is a perfect 10. And it's almost like almost like a silkscreen style card. I don't know how well the camera can pick up the little fine details with it, but that's really what it looks like. Is kind of like it was each card was individually done, almost like artwork on canvas or something like that. Nothing shiny about it, nothing flashy. Just a cool, kind of textured surface look to it. You got almost a portrait there of Nomar, from 1998. So very, very tough, very early in his career. And obviously super, super, super rare at only 10 copies. So if I remember, I was, you know, Andy and I were kind of running the odds one day, and I was trying to figure out, you know, how many packs you have to open to pull one, how many, you know, how many cases of 98 Flair Showcase were made, things like that. And I think I came up to the odds. You know, I don't quote me on this because I can't remember the exact number. I came up to the essentially the numbers that you would pull. You would roughly pull about 7 or 8 masterpieces per one of these going off the odds, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. So very tough. And these are an insert. So I think there's 10 players in the set, and obviously only number to 10. There's only 100 total of these cards made. You know, which is crazy when you think about it. You know, for it not being a parallel, that's crazy. So very cool card. Without being a flashy card, it's you know, just going to be kind of a centerpiece of my collection of just rarities. You know, and that's what it is. That's what you're buying with this card. You're not buying anything flashy or you know nothing crazy that's stands out. You're buying the rarity of it. You're buying it's a 1998 card that's, you know, so tough to find, and probably a lot of player collectors out there and a lot of set collectors that are going, you know, trying to build some of these really rare sets and trying to find some of these cards, and they may never see one, you know, of a particular player. So definitely thrilled, very thrilled to add this one. There's gonna be some people out there thinking, what's so exciting about this card? You know, like I said, it's the rarity behind it. It's the fact of having this card that not a lot of people are going to have. You know, that's pretty cool, I think. So that's all I've got tonight. Like I said, very hard for me to do a better update than this. That's you know, 4 or 5 1-of-1s, some really low number credentials. Obviously, the perfect 10. The other one number to 10 here, some Topps Gold label that was rare, the Topps Tek number to 10, you know, just some awesome 90s stuff, you know, just next to impossible to find. So thank you for watching. I'll be back as soon as I get some more cards in. I'll try to shoot another one hopefully here in the next couple weeks once I get some more stuff in. So everybody enjoy their weekend, and hope you enjoyed seeing these cards.